Good afternoon. I'd like to call to order this emergency meeting of the Verona Township Council for May 30th, 2023. We have a resolution to permit this emergency meeting, which I will read. Whereas this emergency meeting has been called for the following purpose of settlement litigation, whereas the normal requirements of law regarding 48 hours notice have not been met due to lack of time and subject matter. However, notices of this emergency meeting were sent to the official newspapers of the township, the Verona Cedar Grove Times and the Star Ledger, and which notice provided that at 1:00 p.m. on May 30th, 2023, Zoom meeting will be held at the Verona Township Council for an emergency meeting to discuss settlement litigation. And whereas this emergency meeting is called in order to prevent substantial harm to public interest likely to result from a delay in holding a meeting, and whereas the need for such adequate notice could not have reasonably been foreseen at a time when adequate notice could have been provided. Now, therefore, be it resolved that there should be a vote on this emergency meeting of 3/4 of the members of the Township Council. Would somebody like to move that resolution?
So moved.
Moved by Deputy Mayor McGrath. Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Holland. Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Councilman Tamburo, you're muted. I do see a hand there. Do you want to interject?
Yeah, I just didn't know if we needed to call the roll for the
We
meeting
do.
before calling the roll on the motion.
Oh.
Yes, we do.
All right, thank you. I'm sorry. Please go ahead and call the roll for attendance at the meeting then.
Okay. Councilwoman Holland,
Here.
Councilman Tamburo,
Here.
Deputy Mayor McGrath,
Here.
Mayor Roman.
Here.
Mayor, also on the meeting is Township Attorney Brian Aloya, Township Manager Jody Arco, myself, Municipal Clerk Jennifer Kiernan. Councilman McAvoy is not present.
Okay, thank you. Deputy Mayor McGrath and Councilwoman Holland, your motion still stand on the emergency resolution? Yes.
Correct.
All right. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll for the emergency meeting resolution?
Councilwoman Holland,
Yes.
Councilman Tamburo,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor McGrath,
Yes.
Mayor Roman.
Yes.
Mayor, the emergency meeting resolution will be number 2023-116.
Thank you. Would everybody please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag
Flag
of the United States of America,
America.
to the republic
To
to
the
the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with
with liberty and justice for all.
The purposes of this meeting, as previously stated, are to go into executive session for pending, ongoing, and anticipated litigation and contract negotiations pursuant to NJSA 10-4-12, Section 7. We have a resolution for this. Would somebody like to move that resolution?
So moved.
Moved by Deputy Mayor McGrath.
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Holland. Okay. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Councilwoman Holland,
Yes.
Councilman Tamburo,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor McGrath,
Yes.
Mayor Roman.
Yes.
Mayor, the executive session reso will be numbered 2023-117.
Okay. And for the record, official action may be taken after this executive session, so we will be returning in a public session, at which point in time we may take action. So we are going to move to another Zoom meeting. Yes, Madam Clerk.
Town Attorney, just point of order for public comment.
I was going to say that's correct, Mayor. You could either have the public comment now or after. I would probably recommend it now. I do see 2 attendees,
Okay.
Same name, but
Okay, thank you. All right, then I will call for general public comment. Madam Clerk, could you please read our public comment statement?
Okay, anyone from the public wishing to speak on any matter, please raise your hand by pressing the raise hand button on your monitor. If you're dialing in by phone, press *9. Once recognized, clearly state only your name and township of residence for the record. You are not required to provide your street address. However, if you do, please note that these meetings will be posted on the township's YouTube channel and addresses will not be redacted for any purpose. You'll have 4 minutes to address this council. There'll be no cross dialogue during these public portion. And after everyone wishing to speak has been heard, the council may address your comments and/or questions.
Thank you. If anyone would like to comment, please go ahead and raise your hand on Zoom. Give a couple seconds. I'm not seeing any hands raised, so last call. Okay, seeing no public comment, we will now enter into executive session. We are going to go into, yes, Madam Clerk?
I wanted to just mention to the governing body that Steve Neal has emailed you the link for executive session, so you might want to take 2 minutes. Might have to wait a second while he switches that over, but please check your emails and you could just click the link.
Okay, and then when we return into public session, we'll come back to this public session Zoom, at which point in time we may take official action. All right, we're back in open session. It's 1:56 p.m. Mr. Aloya would like to read a resolution for potential passage.
Thank you, Mayor. Whereas the Township Council met on May 30th, 2023 to discuss a potential partial settlement of PFAS litigation docket number MDL 2873 and to consider serving as a class representative in a portion of that litigation. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Township Council approves proceeding with settlement negotiations and is hereby confirming its willingness to serve as a class representative if appointed by the court. Be it further resolved that the Township Council authorizes the Township Manager to execute any and all documents and take any action necessary in furtherance with the intent of this resolution.
Okay. Somebody like to move that resolution?
So moved.
So moved.
I heard a motion from Deputy Mayor McGrath. Do I have a second? Councilwoman Holland?
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Holland. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Councilwoman Holland?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Councilman Tamboro?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor McGrath?
Yes.
Mayor Roman?
Yes.
Mayor, this resolution will be numbered Resolution 2023-118.
Okay, thank you. Any other business? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, moved by Tamburo, seconded by McGrath. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you very much, everybody.
Thank
Aye.
you. Thank you.
Great day.
You all.